Hello everyone, I will do this in my own voice. Right, I wanted to do a video on something near and dear to my heart. I could do it in Cyberman voice or normal voice, never the matter. What I want to talk about is this. It is called Der Kleine Vampir, which translates to English as Little Vampire. And it is the story of a young vampire called Rudiger. And he's in, well, it starts off in the cemetery. He's with his sister Anna, cousin Lumpy, his uncle Ludwig, and his aunt Hildegard, or his great aunt Hildegard. And his uncle Ludwig, asks Rudiger to go out. And he's just, bored, doesn't want to do it. And he says he'll go and nick people's necks, bite him on the neck, and then he decides to go and do it. So then what does he do? I'll probably show some pictures here if I can find any. As I say, what does he do? He goes flying about and he comes across a building where there are people doing gymnastics, and he notices a young boy who we will later come to know as Anton Besker. The name on the TV show is slightly different, but they call him Besker. He's got his mum and his dad. I can't remember the dad's name, but I think the mum's called Elga, and I think the dad's called Robert. There we go. And he's also got this other friend with him, or sort of enemy, that gets up his nose. I should be able to remember his name. Can't come to me right now, but I'll put pictures so you'll know who they are. And then later comes this caretaker called Germeyer, who was in search of the vampires. So Germeyer rents a building close to the cemetery to keep an eye out, which Anton Besker's mother, Elga, sells the property to him, but he says he won't be there very long. But she says that's fine, and shows him around and says he hates garlic and all this rubbish. Yes, and as the story begins, Anton is on his own because his mum and dad gone out, and the lady that lives near him is babysitting. So she comes in, checks things out, makes sure everything's alright, and she goes back out. Then Rudiger enters the open window of Anton's room, and there they meet up, and he reveals to Anton that he is a vampire, and he likes things about Dracula as well, which is no comic book. I've got to say this was a very good DVD. It is on YouTube. You can either put in the Little Vampire TV series or Der Kleine Vampir, which I think it originally was done in French or German in Canada somewhere. The theme tune is very good and catchy. So Rudiger says, he could turn Anton into a vampire, but he must want to be one. And Anton's like, no way, I don't want to be a vampire. And he says, well, what about the cloak? He goes, oh, that can't turn you into a vampire. But the thing that makes them fly is called rants, which I never understood what that were. But they put it on the cloak, it does smell like death, but helps them to fly. So in the next episode, well, before that, the lady next door, I can't remember her name, but a picture will be there, and her daughter come looking, find the room a mess, cause Rudiger's messed it up a bit, wanting books, this, that and the other, and Anton gets blamed. So then his parents come back, and the same goes on again. Rudiger returns, he wants to see Anton's parents, opens the door while they're asleep, looks upon him, and then he says, well, the reason why I wanted to look at your parents is I want you to come to where I live. The rest you can find out yourself, but I just thought I'd ought to let you know. The Kleine Vampire, the Little Vampire, it was done in 84 or 85, I can't remember. But that is just a short version of what goes off. It culminates into a 13-part series So you can either get it on YouTube, or there is people on eBay that do have this. I managed to get it when it was on a good price. Yes, the little vampire is played by Joel Dax, not sure who he is, and Lumpy is also a professional singer, if they're any, I think. Yes, those are the pictures. Of course, the booklet's in German, so I can't really see what it says. I'll do it closer. You can see the title there, as well as many other things. I've had to do it very quick because it's very late. But The Little Vampire is good, so you get introduced to the main cast. Yeah, I just can't remember the young kid that is very smarmy with Anton. Yeah, I'll put a picture of him anyway so you know who it is. But that's just a short video of the story of The Little Vampire. Anyway, I hope you guys like this, and I'll catch you later. Bye.